I am an entertainer. Now, this might seem obvious, but my love for entertaining goes all the way back to when I was just 3 years old, bouncing along to the bunny hop in my first dance recital, and still continues to this day when I post on my Snapchat story titled Whoppin' Watermelon, as some of you might know. Needless to say, entertainment has shaped my life. But more than that, it has shaped all of our lives. You see, in a 2018 study done by MGM, also known as one of the world's leading entertainment companies, concluded that 93% of the American population view entertainment as an essential human need. As an essential human need. More strikingly, 73% of the participants stated that entertainment had influenced their lives in ways that they couldn't even imagine, such as their relationships, their passions, and even the way that they thought. Now with this, we can efficiently define entertainment as an active force that shapes who we are, how we think, and who we will become. You see, since the Industrial Revolution, this is when this force of entertainment became a force in our society, using gas lights for vaudeville shows in the early 20th century, and now using laptops in the 21st century to stream movies everywhere. Entertainment has constantly evolved and advanced technologically alongside of us. However, despite this, our intellectual understanding of entertainment has not evolved at the same pace. Let me explain. In the same 2018 study I mentioned earlier, 51% of the participants admitted that they saw entertainment as an off switch. Now this example exemplifies the definition of escapism. Escapism is the tendency to take yourself out of your own reality and place it into someone else's more desirable reality, usually in the form of entertainment. And while there's absolutely nothing wrong with using entertainment as a way to unwind, this limited perspective of simply seeing entertainment as frivolous and shallow is holding us back. Now, on the other hand, we have realism. Realism is the human craving for truth and fact. Now, with these two definitions, we can put them on sort of a quantum or a scale, each definition having their own endpoint. With this scale, we can efficiently measure the type of entertainment we indulge ourselves in and we create as creators. Now, for me, I lean more towards the escapism side, as seen throughout my high school career and multiple antics, my favorite being my feud with Monsieur Prévost. However, I want to use a few more examples of one of my favorite forms of entertainment to exemplify how far this can go. The American musical. Now, before you groan and complain about how you don't like musicals and how, this doesn't apply to you, I can guarantee you that every single person in this audience has heard some form of this sound. Oh! I'm not a soprano at all. I'm an alto, actually. It is absolutely no secret that Wicked has been a worldwide sensation, having an impact on so many people. But why? Well, this goes back to the scale that I was talking about earlier. You see, following the plot of Wicked, we can see that the scale remains relatively balanced in the middle, only striving just a little bit away from the midpoint. With this, we can see that there is almost a perfect balance of escapism and realism. And this is important because this perfect balance gives the audience the temporary release that they crave while also giving them the truth that they need. However, on the contrary, we have Emilia Perez, a 2024 musical movie that I'm sure a lot of you know due to this image on the screen, and also the atrocious Oscar speech that gave me possibly the most secondhand embarrassment I've ever felt in my life. So, with Emilia Perez, why is it so bad? Well, we can see that using this scale, it constantly fluctuates between escapism and realism, leaving the audience confused and unable to pick up on the motifs that they leave down, which is insanely important in entertainment. And because they're unable to do this efficiently, this makes the audience not like it. However, if Emilia Perez is so bad, which it is, then why is it winning all of these awards? You see, Emilia Perez uses a type of realism that I like to call artificial realism. In the case of Amelia Perez, we can see that the creators used the name of diversity to mask over the little effort that was actually put into the plot, the story, the characters, the actors, and even the audience. Now, I want to take a step back. I want you to think of a piece of entertainment that impacted your life. For me, that piece of entertainment was Indecent by Paula Vogel. For those of you who don't know, Indecent follows the true story of the 1923 play, The God of Vengeance, and how the cast and crew faced hardships due to how controversial the show was. You see, in 2023 and 2024, Episcopal produced this exact same production. And I can confidently say that every single time I watched this, I cried. A lot. So, why did Indecent have this effect? Like I said, it goes back to the entertainment scale that I was talking about. And many of you are probably thinking that this is personal bias due to my love of entertainment and all things musicals. However, when performing this in front of 7,000 people, this idea is proven wrong. I remember being backstage last summer in the wings of the International Thespian Festival at Bloomington, Indiana, and being backstage, watching the climax of the show happen when the actors let their arms fall as their own ashes fall out of their coats. And what I can remember is that there was absolute silence. A room full of 7,000 teenagers in absolute stunned silence. That is more than just entertainment. That is impact that lasts so much longer than when the curtain comes down. And these entertainment forms, such as Wicked and Indecent, are able to use this almost perfect balance of escapism and realism in order to enhance this an audience experience, making it the best and most powerful experience with entertainment that they can have. So why am I telling you all of this? Because right now, more than ever, it is imperative that we change our perspective on entertainment. You see, we don't study entertainment as rigorously as we do other academic subjects, such as technology. And as long as technology keeps advancing, which it undoubtedly will, entertainment will keep advancing too. But if our understanding of the power of entertainment does not evolve right now, then we risk losing one of the very foundations of our society that holds us together as a community. Now, I don't expect you to leave this presentation wanting to be an expert in the entertainment industry field. However, I hope that you will do this for me. I hope that in whatever entertainment you indulge yourself in, I hope that you will keep these themes in the back of your mind. I hope that as consumers, you will be more discerning, and as creators, indulge yourself in what entertainment should be. And if we are able to change our perspective, we can use entertainment to change our world for the better. Thank you.